A very good afternoon and welcome to Inside Sports. My name is Rotuno Konyike and I want us to begin with the magical Kenya Open, which has been going on for the second day now. We had highlights in the first day and we had a Kenyan amateur golfer, Njoroge, lead with the Kenyan contingent in the first day. Right now I just want us to go to the Muthaiga Club where Moses Wahisi has been since morning. Maybe he can just bring us up to speed with what is happening today. Moses, how is it over there? How's the action so far?
Trust you me, it is magical, and we are at Muthaiga and they're saying magical Kenyan Open, the 2020 edition, and the Kenyans are trying as much as possible to see if this time out will be their day. But I'm telling you, if a Kenyan then is expected to win it, one person who others are arguing that is a young talent and is a talent to watch is a none other than Njoroge Kibigu. And for him actually, he's been able to card a 6 under par, and I'm talking about an 18-year-old. At the same time, he is an amateur. As much as possible, we will agree, he's been able to play his golf here at Muthaiga Golf Club for the last almost 10-15 years. And he's saying that, yes, I am at this particular place, I am enjoying it, and I love it here. So at this particular time, let's listen to what Njoroge had to say after he carded the 6 under par in his day 2 action. And in black and white, he will make that projected card. Let's listen to him, and then when he comes back, I'll be giving you much more details on what exactly is happening here at Muthaiga. But for now, Njoroge, this is what he said after the 6 under par.
It started off scrappy. I was saving a lot. I didn't have a swing for like the first 6 holes, but I was just saving. No. Same thing, same process, same plan. Yeah, pretty much everything's going to be the same. I was just staying in my same process, just happened to hit the ball close to the hole, and yeah, I was with my caddy Bo. He was cracking jokes. Yeah, he was just making me have fun, chilled, and yeah. I've played here since I was actually 6, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You can say I know the ins and outs, but you can still set up the course harder than what I know it is.
So there is plenty of excitement, at the same time anticipation. This lad is 18-year-old and he's playing his golf like a pro. But he is an amateur that has made others believe that maybe the future of the Kenyan professional golfing is on safe hands. But will that be the reality? Let me now engage with one man who's been supporting this tournament. Kenneth Mwigi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
And how have you been?
Not too bad at all. It's a nice, beautiful day out here.
And also a very nice day for the young lad, Njoroge, who has been able to play a spectacular game. And others have been asking, is this guy really 18? And yes, he is 18, but also they're asking, why has he not turned professional that early? How will you assess his level of play?
Njoroge Kibigu today, so far, at this time of day, is a toast of this country. He has made the cut convincingly, not on the line, he's 6 under. He's competing with big names which win European Tour tournaments. And he has actually beaten many of them, many of who will not even make the cut. So for Njoroge Kibigu is just showing that this is the future of golf. Golf is still alive in Kenya, and we are able to do something good with the sport. And for his achievement, we are hoping that Kenyans will turn out over the weekend in numbers to support our local boy. He's an amateur, which makes it even more special.
I know we're talking about an amateur who's special, and when we talk about an amateur who's special, plenty is expected from him. General take, how will you assess the other Kenyans that have been able to play? I know we're talking about our professionals who you've always been giving them support, but should they have more kind of exposure, and maybe the Kenyan story will be a different story altogether?
Correct. I think what we're seeing here is what we see every day, and this is what the Kenya Golf Union, the ministry, and the government, Ministry of Sports, and people like institutions like Kenya Vision 2030, we are coming in to try and see whether we can create a competitive playing program for these professionals, our local professionals, so that they get used to playing at this sort of level. Because I think what really affects our players is lack of experience and stage fright. So we are hoping that in the coming year, the support will be good. And that the safari tour will give more exposure. For Njoroge Kibigu, I must talk for 1 minute to Kenyan corporates. Njoroge Kibigu today is advertising Adidas. Nobody expected him to go far. And for the next 2 days, virtually maybe a few million Kenyans will be looking at him and following his progress. This is a lesson to Kenyan corporates. invest in all the professionals and the amateurs and the players who qualify to play the Kenya Open, because you have no idea who will make the cut. And this is the best example. This is an amateur who has made the cut. And what we've been saying as Kenya Vision 2030 is we don't want what I've been calling corporate mugging. We don't know what I've been calling corporate mugging, where corporates approach a player or 2 players or 3 players or 4 players or 5 players and make separate deals with them and then hope. Right now, even we didn't brand him because he's an amateur. We branded the professionals. But there's a tremendous marketing opportunity here. Njoroge Kibigu today has advertised Adidas. Who is Adidas in Kenya? And why should Kenyans look at Adidas? This should be all our big names here. Our banks, insurance companies, our construction companies, even rich Kenyans, even Kenyans themselves should be on these t-shirts. So this is a good lesson for corporate directors, marketing directors in this country. This is an opportunity we have lost with Njoroge Kibigu to brand him and have his seen. And also for Njoroge Kibigu as an amateur, we're going to support him because the difference between his talent right now and playing in the big league is exposure, nothing else, exposure. So he needs to be facilitated with logistics to fly and play with these big boys wherever it is. If he turns professional, that's a different matter. Even if he doesn't turn professional, still, he can continue building up. But this business of waiting on Friday to see who has made the cut, today very many deals are going to be made. Selfish little deals in the dark will be made tonight. And this is what we're trying to finish. This is what we're trying to kill. So we want people to be organized. We want the corporates to be organized. We want this support to be organized and structured. But more importantly, we want this support to go to all the professionals. And the lesson today, taught by Njoroge Kibigu, is that you don't know who will make the cut. That is why you spread your risk, and by investing in all the players at the same time.
So I know there is a lot that is happening in that front. Maybe let's sum it up in regards to the magical Kenya Open 2020, your general take about it, and maybe looking on the weekend, which kind of extravaganza do you think we'll be able to get?
I think it's a beautiful weekend for this country. The weather is cooperating. It's a lovely day. We're calling on Kenyans to come out and support our players, such of them as will survive and play the weekend. And even if no other one makes it, then turn up for Njoroge Kibigu. As at lunchtime today at 1:45, he is a toast of our town. Come out.
I know there is plenty of excitement, and because of time, I will end it there. But this conversation is going to go on. I'm seeing CJ here next to me. Very briefly, because of time, just tell me, a young lad, an amateur for that matter, has been able to be very instrumental out there. Is the Kenyan future on safe hands? Can we do more also for the professional golfers that we have, that they can also up their game and at least compete?
So basically what I can say is that the future of golf is usually in the juniors, and having to see that Njoroge has already closed over, he's made the cut, probably even now the guys as they are playing. What I can say is that this is it's a learning, it's something that we need to learn, that we have to invest a lot in our junior golf. We have to invest a lot in our kids, bringing them up to golf, because then all the other guys that are playing here, they all started at a young age. And this is what we are seeing that is coming up evidently, as we are seeing now Njoroge is playing well. So what is left for us now is to invest in our junior golf, come up with strategies, come up with the academies for golf, and then that is the only way we are going to have a Kenyan winning the Kenya Open. But whatever Njoroge has done, it's an eye-opener to all of us that we need to invest in junior golf.
In black and white, we need to invest in the junior golfers. Let me end it there. Rutunu Kwenyike, I know there is plenty of conversations, plenty of excitement, at the same time, plenty of anticipations. What exactly will the Kenyans be able to cut? We were saying that their thoughts process at this particular time is who will make that cut. And yes, we have an amateur, an 18-year-old amateur in Njoroge that has shown the world that yes, he can compete. Kenyans can compete, but do they get the support that they so much deserve? Is a question that the corporates maybe will come out and continue support these talents that we have in the country. Back to you, Rutunu Kwenyike.
Indeed, Moses, thank you so much for that much detailed update, and we look forward to seeing how the performance will be, especially on Njoroge's side. As at day one, we had Daniel Gavins from England take the lead, but when we talk about the defending champion, that is Justin Harding, will things pan out? Will he be able to defend his title? We wait and see. As we can remember from what happened in the magical Kenya Ladies Open, we did see Henslet defend